Okay, so nogi, I mean, different than the gi. When every tournament starts standing, but typically gi, you're looking for that grip fighting. Whereas nogi, you're going to get a lot more of like a wrestling heavy. In the gi, you might get someone who just pulls guard and then you're working from there. It's not as frequent that you'll get someone pulling guard except for that guard pull dance that you've probably seen a video of. Yeah. So typically we're starting from standing and you'll get a guy shoot. So you're going to shoot a double on me. So right away, I'm hip heavy. I'm going under the neck here, staying heavy, driving my legs back. And this is my first position that I'm starting my front headlock from. And then, so we'll start from there. So you don't have to like shoot super heavy, but just shoot in on a partner. And you're just gonna work on stopping that. So I'm locking up. Typically I'll use this kind of grip, or you can use this. It's kind of up to you, or you can chin strap. So the chin strap would be, like if you can see that, like I'm just grabbing his chin and kind of turning his head the other way. So you can chin strap, or grip, take that kind of grip, or, okay. So one more time. And that's what we'll start from. Okay. Go for it. So the first one is, once I have the front headlock, a lot of times I'll try to get this grip. So if you want to come around to this side so you can see. So I've got my weight down, I've got it in my front headlock position. One of the first things I'm trying to do is elbow in tight, so it's pushing this arm in. If I don't do that, then he can free this arm up and he can start working his escape, whether it's to hip out that way or whatever. So I'm staying heavy, elbow in, and I'm taking the arm that's around the neck and grabbing his tricep around there. From there, we have this hole that he's creating, and I mean, he's not going to lie flat. I don't think I've ever seen anyone lie flat from here. So that hole's going to be there. So we're going to slide our knee in to that hole, and then this leg's going to go over the back. Okay, so I'll just do it first. So we won't finish it yet, we're just going to work on securing the front headlock with the elbow. Let's get that in tight. Switch up, grab the tricep, and then find the hole with your knee, get the leg over the back. And then we'll work on finishing after. So got myself into my front headlock position. Elbow in to break his arm down. I'm switching, grabbing the tricep there. This knee slides into the pocket, and leg goes over the back.
So with your left arm, you're just kind of cupping on the back of your right arm.
Let's go.
Gotcha.
I'm just grabbing my hand here. Does anyone need to see it one more time? Okay, so give that a try. Go. Back. You need to be onto your side. I'm pulling the rope tighter. So what I mean by that is the arm that's under the neck, I'm just kind of tightening it up. So like just pulling it towards me. So now that hole's smaller. So you need to be on your side, head off the mat, and you're just gonna side crunch. Okay, one more time. Do you want to see it? So you don't have to feel it? Just need a human. Someone? Volunteer yourself. So you just get rid of it. Then on my side, pulling the rope tighter, heads off the mat, and just side crunch.
Oh, that's good.
So the important part is keeping your head off. So a lot of people want to go like this, or a lot of people want to like arch it. It's not going to finish as tight as if you, just that action.
So you bring your elbow to your hip.
Yeah. And just really tight side crunch. Okay. Give that a try. So I've been really liking this one because no one really does it and it's not really expected. So Peruvian, I do the same setup with the tricep. So that's all the exact same. Now the only difference is instead of hopping into the pocket, I'm going leg over the head. And it comes on fast.
Yep.
Really fast. So it doesn't look as smooth like me trying to do it slow, but so same setup. You want to get that in tight. So you really need to focus on, some people like with the last one, we're skipping the breaking the elbow in. And that's really going to help you with this one. So you really need to break it down, get the tricep. That's it. Anyone need to see it one more time? You want to trade out or are you good?
I'd like to see it once,
Yeah.
just to see how you throw that leg over.
So break them down. Keep that in tight.
Oh, yeah, that sucks. That was good. What did we get in Peru?
Anyone else one more time? Everyone's well, good to give that a go? Yeah, all right. I'll just go down. Actually, we'll do Darce's. Okay, so you'll end up, a lot of times, someone's in turtle like this.
It's making me move.
So if I'm on front headlock here, I'll turn myself to the side and get this 10-finger grip. So from here, all this is going to do, this is going to be like your leverage point, and you're going to use this to flip them over. So we'll just work on that first. So I'm in front headlock. I'm going to switch over. So I have just, the back of my wrist is just on top of his head, or on the back of his neck. I'm going to use that to just flop him over. Okay, so just start with that. Pretty simple. Okay. Okay, so I've toppled him over. So as soon as I get him onto his side, you might want to come onto this side to see. So once I've got him onto his side, I'm going to let go, and I need to shoot this arm as deep as I possibly can. I'm keeping good chest pressure down on this arm. For me, I overshoot my bicep, so I don't grab here. I overshoot it. Hand goes onto the back. And then I'm going some like front to front with him, snatching up a leg, and then a little squeeze. So same thing, so I pop him over. As soon as I pop him over, I'm already trying to feed this deep. And then really important to keep that tight pressure there so he can't move his arm. Because right now it's like in a great location for me right across that artery there. So I overshoot, so that like, my first coach always told me like, this hand should be like you're shooting a basketball. You can flop it over like that. Hand goes onto the back here. switching on to my, like if you're on the side, I'm switching on to my left hip, leg over, and then squeeze. And it shouldn't have to be like a massive squeeze. Like that was, if everything's set up right, that was pretty minimal squeeze.
Tight.
Everything's just set up tight before it. The squeeze is just bonus. It should feel like it's there.
But the pressure you kept on my arm as soon as you flipped me down
Yeah, that's
was I couldn't.
okay.
That arm was stuck right there.
So you want to see it?
Sure.
Someone? So I'm there, heavy chest pressure. This is where it was. Shooting that deep. And this is what I was talking about with the, I'm overshooting. I'm not just going for the bicep. I'm trying to overshoot it to get as deep as I can. This goes to the back, to the hip. Try to snatch a leg. And then just a little squeeze. Does anyone need to see it again? Good. Give it a try. If you feel like clapping, clap.